Hey everyone, welcome back to World of Tanks console, but this time we're not in Cold War. We're in, well, a rather dramatic World War II game here. That intro music is, well, I have the music turned off in the game, so I don't ever hear that sort of thing, but that was quite the orchestral intro. And here we have Magis 128 SVK from the VLCI. I think it's VLCI or VLC1 clan. Shout out to that clan. And he is in the Tiger P. Now, I have very, very fond memories of the Tiger P. Back when, well, back in the day, long before Cold War was ever a game mode, we were all playing the World War II game mode. And like most people, I went down I started with the British line and got all the way to the Tier 9 Conqueror and thought it was terrible because I didn't know what I was doing. And then I think the next thing I did was I went for the Tiger. And it's been so long, I can't remember what the tech trees looks like, but what I do remember is the Tiger 1 didn't gel with me all that well, but the Tiger P, this tank did. I don't know why. I was still a relatively new player. I was probably in my second year of playing, but this thing, I believe I one-marked it, and for a second year player in World War II, that for me was brilliant. You know, I was really pleased with myself to do that. My first one mark ever was the 88 British Tank Destroyer, so that was my first ever one mark, and I didn't really understand what marks were back then, and I kept that tank because I thought that marking it was special. And I'm not discrediting one marking. I mean, if you've one marked a tank and you're a relatively new player, then that is fantastic. But then, you know, as you go on with your tanking career, you start learning that, oh, I can two mark this. I'm a two marker, or I'm a three marker, and you just get better. So here we are. Magis, Tiger P gets his first kill, and the game's not, well, the game's coming up to, well, 2.5 minutes, 3 minutes old. First shot, first kill. It's getting slammed from the right hand side here. Probably those two heavies in E4. Artillery's looking at him. Third shot of the game, second kill. He's off to a good start. But artillery, you know, that's something we don't need to think about in Cold War. Fourth shot of the game, third kill. That's not bad going. Really, that's not bad going at all. He is a Tier 7 in a Tier 5 game though, so, you know, being top tier definitely helps. And yes, another thing that we don't really have to worry about in Cold War is you don't have to worry about what you'll be up against when you hit the battle button, because in Tier 7 you could be top tier against Tier 5s, in which case you're absolutely dominant. Or you can go into a game and be up against Tier 9s, in which case they are absolutely dominant and you're kind of, well, cannon fodder, really. unless you're a fantastic player and you know exactly what you're doing. But that is something that we don't really have to worry about all that much in Cold War. Now, this position here is a good lookout position, but it is one that would get you spotted. And something I'm noticing is, I think he's detected. I think Magis is detected right now, but you'll notice there's no light bulb. So he's either running with no crew, because we've got the standard male American commander voice here, which is what you have if you've got no crew, or he's running without Sixth Sense, which I want to say he's running without a crew, because not having Sixth Sense in Cold War I can kind of understand, but not having it in World War II, that's brave. So I don't know about what crew he has. I don't think anything was said about the crew. But here we have, I can't, what's the name of that tank? Is that the that's the HMC? Yes, that's the HMC. The tank destroyer that has the American tank destroyer that has the funky Christmas camo, which is exactly what that player's got there. And the weak points for that tank destroyer are the two little side pod turrets. And that's exactly what Magis was aiming at there. Nailed it. And that's the 5th kill of the game. 5 kills, and almost the entire time they've been focused by artillery. This is good going. RNG rolls aren't... Well, some of the artillery shots have hit, which, you know, again, not something we need to worry about in Cold War, but I do remember playing artillery. When you get a direct hit, it feels very good, but it is frustrating to play against, I get that, but we won't go into artillery in this video. This is all about Magis and the fantastic game that we're watching here. So, 7-4. Looks like the team has won this, although there is one enemy heavy that is alone up in C6. The rest of Magis' team is at the bottom here. Bottom left corner, approaching the enemy cap. Artillery shots from... That's friendly artillery from the top right corner, but there is one shot into artillery. Oh, kill shot, kill shot, kill shot. Nice. 6 kills. There's a Top Gun. Brilliant. You'll also notice that Magis is running gold ammo only. So I want to say this is typically for me, if I'm running gold ammo only, it's because I'm trying to 3-mark it. That's my guess. That's what I do. Magis might be doing something different. I don't know. But I want to say this tank is... He's on his way to 3-marking this thing. And here we have... I believe that's the one of the new Italian tank destroyers, the Tier 6. I don't know what... didn't see its name there. Peek it again. Tanks magically appearing, disappearing. That is part of the World War II game mode. Impatient on the trigger there. I hear the tick, 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 tick. It's like, come on! And it's just artillery left now. Shot comes up. Well, there we go. There's the Crusader. One of the rare vehicles in this game that is faster driven backwards than it is forwards. Magis' platoon mate is off to his left. Artillery hits him, tracks him, takes out his engine, but he gets the kill anyway for a total of 8 kills. Now that is a very fine performance. 8 kills, 3,407 damage, and he gets MVP. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. He was in the right place at the right time throughout that entire match. And I was wrong. He does have a crew. 68,000 XP. That to me, I don't know exactly, but 68,000, I believe that is either the 3rd or 4th skill. I think it might be the 3rd skill. So this is a crew trainer. But there we go. Mastery, Pascucci, Radley. That's a Radley Walters medal. Nice one. And a Top Gun, of course. The 8 kills. 8 or 9 kills for Radley Walters. Beautiful. What a fantastic game. And it was all done in one of my favourite World War II tanks. So there you go. Alright guys, that's all I've got for this one. If you've enjoyed this video, please leave it a like, if not a dislike. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you in the next one.